The annual G7 summit wrapping up today. President Trump afterwards summarizing talks at a news conference before heading back to Washington. Fox News correspondent Lauren Blanchard is in Washington with the latest on what the world leaders discussed.
Over the past several days, the leaders from 7 of the world's most advanced economies gathered in France for this year's G7 summit. One country not represented, China. Yet their ongoing trade war with the U.S. still dominated many discussions.
Sorry, it's the way I negotiate.
President Trump defending his handling of the ongoing trade war with China, saying at the conclusion of the G7 summit in France, he's optimistic a deal could be close.
The tariffs have hit them very hard.
The president's French counterpart acknowledging the need to combat what he called harmful trade practices.
In settling our trade relations with China is to develop trade, but also to ensure that that trade is part of international trade rules.
President Macron revealing he is also attempting to broker talks between the U.S. and Iran.
At a given point in time, there will have to be a meeting between the American and the Iranian presidents.
President Trump saying while he's willing to meet, he isn't ready to ease sanctions.
I think Iran wants to get their situation straightened out. Their inflation is through the roof.
The president saying overall the 2.5-day summit was successful and unified, though the countries failed to reach an agreement on climate change.
We're the #1 energy producer in the world. Soon it will be by far the #1. It's tremendous wealth. I'm not going to lose that wealth. I'm not going to lose it on dreams, on windmills.
As for next year's G7 summit, it will be hosted here in the U.S. President Trump says it could again be the G8 because he says Russian President Vladimir Putin will, quote, certainly be invited. In Washington, Lauren Blanchard, Fox News.